Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel One World Insights. In today's video, we're diving into a recent issue that has caught the attention of the world, the growing diplomatic tensions between India and Canada. What's going on? Why are the two countries at odds, and what does it mean for their future relationship? Let's break it all down. India and Canada have had a long-standing relationship, filled with trade, cultural exchange, and even shared democratic values. But recently, the relationship has taken a turn for the worse. There's been a series of escalating events, with diplomatic expulsions, allegations of interference, and strong rhetoric from both sides. In this video, we'll unpack the situation and explore what's really going on. To understand the current tensions, we need to go back a few months. It all began in mid-2023, when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made a statement accusing the Indian government of being involved in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Canadian citizen and prominent pro-Khalistan activist in British Columbia. Trudeau's remarks sent shockwaves through the international community, especially since India has long maintained that it views the Khalistan movement, an effort to create an independent Sikh state, as a threat to its national security. The killing of Nijjar, which occurred in June 2023, sparked protests in Canada, particularly among the Sikh diaspora who were already sensitive to issues surrounding the Khalistan cause. India, of course, strongly rejected these claims. Indian officials dismissed Trudeau's accusations as absurd and unfounded, calling them an attempt to divert attention from domestic problems. The Indian government has also accused Canada of harboring anti-India elements, pointing to a perceived lack of action against individuals and organizations promoting the Khalistan agenda. First, let's talk about the Sikh diaspora. Canada has one of the largest Sikh populations outside of India, and many members of this community are vocal about their support for the Khalistan movement. This has created tensions not just between India and Canada, but also within Canada itself, where debates over freedom of speech, national security, and the limits of activism have become heated. Second, both countries have accused each other of meddling in domestic affairs. India has repeatedly raised concerns over what it sees as Canada's failure to clamp down on groups that advocate for separatism, while Canada has warned India about overreach in its dealings with its diaspora. So, what does all of this mean for international relations? Well, it's clear that both countries need to find a way to de-escalate the situation. India and Canada are both middle powers in the global order, with important economic ties, especially in areas like trade, technology, and education. But the recent tensions have highlighted the complexity of balancing national interests with diplomatic relations. India is one of the world's fastest-growing major economies, while Canada is an important trade partner with substantial investments in sectors like technology, natural resources, and higher education. Thousands of Indian students study in Canada, and many Canadian companies have expanded operations in India. Despite the diplomatic rift, these sectors are unlikely to stop cooperating entirely. So, what's next for India and Canada? Well, only time will tell. There are calls for both governments to engage in dialogue and find common ground. But with both sides digging in their heels, it's unclear how this will all play out. For now, the relationship remains strained, but as with all diplomatic disputes, there's always room for reconciliation, if the will is there. All right, that's it for today's video. What do you think? Can India and Canada mend their relationship, or are these tensions going to last? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on international affairs and global issues. See you next time.